So guys, I haven't been doing any videos lately, mostly because I've been trying to work on this pedalboard project. I didn't record some steps, so I figured I probably need to record some of this stuff just to let you guys know what's going on. So I'll put some pictures of some of the process that I had gone through of learning to cut some dovetails. I also routed a hole for my IEC power inlet. So just kind of give you an idea. This is what it looks like. So there's that hole I was telling you about. So routed that. As you can see, I put some dovetails in the ends on both sides there, and then it's also on the front, the pin at the front. But anyway, I'm using some black walnut that I picked up from a local shop here in Arkansas, over in Little Rock. The wood's been great. So it's just been a process, learning to do some things. There's some touching up I got to do. There's some little bit of gaps I'm going to have to fill in. Some sanding I'm going to have to do to level out some pieces. But overall, it's been a great project. So I would say that if you are looking into something like this, it'd be fun. It's a fun thing to do. There's a lot of learning curve, but there's a lot of great videos out there on YouTube that teach you all kinds of things. Yeah, sure, I could have bought my own pedal board. Just from a company that already makes them like the ones I have now. I could have done that. I could have gone through West Coast Pedal Boards and bought one of their DIY pedal board kits, but I decided against that. I did get a couple parts from West Coast Pedal Boards, my IEC power inlet with a toggle on and off switch. I like that feature because my current board doesn't have that. So when you plug in the IEC, it instantly has power. There's no way of turning it off without unplugging the board itself. So I love that feature that it has. And it also got some handles for this pedal board. So I'm just gonna bring you guys along for the last little bit of my process, and hope you guys enjoy. So what I'm about to do now is on this board there are some gaps that are being shown because I'm not that great at dovetails. So anyway, so I will show you those gaps, and what I'm going to do is I'm going to be filling these gaps in. Here we go. You can see that gap there. Got a pretty good one, pretty substantial size gap here. See the light shining through it. But anyhow, I'm going to be going through and filling in these gaps with this DAPS plastic wood filler, walnut. So should match what I have here. So I'm going to go through that process, put it on there, let it dry, come back later, and do some sanding. Alright everyone, so as you can see from the last video, there's something added to this. So while all this wood filler was drying and adhering the way it's supposed to, 2 to 6 hours, I couldn't just sit around and do nothing. So I went ahead and started working on the decking. So I've got it cut down to size. I tapered, or I did the bevel on this end for because of the angle of the board. That way this sits nice and flush. So what I'm going to do now is I'm going to flip this board over on the back side, flip it upside down, and I'm going to be reinforcing the decking with some scrap walnut that I have left over to put some support braces around the edges, and then I'll also run a support brace up the middle, but I won't put that one there until we get to until we start cutting out the routing holes. So stick around. Got my decking here on the back side. As you can see, I have my support beams here. I will also screw down the decking to these support beams, or pieces of scrap if you want to call it that. That way, just give it that much more to be able to work with. Not sure if I want to use some L brackets or if I want to screw it down to the screw the decking down to the scrap pieces. So I don't know. We'll see how it all works. But everything fits good, real snug. That flex will go away once I screw everything down. But I'll lay my pedals on here, and we'll get to see what the spacing is going to be like, and that way I can start deciding where I'm going to cut my routers, my routing holes here on the board. So I'm probably going to go ahead and stain this up tonight. We'll get that on video as well, and come back tomorrow. What's going on, guys? So as you can see, I completed the board. I do want to apologize that I didn't get a chance to capture the entire process. The camera died while I was working on this, and I didn't want to stop my progress to charge the camera and then wait for it to charge up and then plug it back in and get everything going again. I was on a roll. I couldn't stop. I was super excited to get this thing done, but as you can see, the board is complete. I'm going to throw in some good B-roll, try to at least. I say try to get some good B-roll. Still working on that, on my camera skills, but get some B-roll of some of the things that I'm going to mention. So after I got done gluing this together, sanding everything down, I put in the support boards underneath to help give this deck more support when I'm stepping on it. Don't want any flexing or anything caving in, and it's pretty solid. Zero complaints. Once I finished that, I had to get the template going for the decking for my drilled slots. For that, really, I just cheated. I just took the Goodwood Audio lift here, flipped it upside down, and traced those holes, and it just made it easy for me. But on top of that, once I did that, I had to route more holes for the handles. I had to route holes for the power switch, which I got from West Coast Pedal Boards. Got the toggle switch and a light to show when it's on. I like that feature because my current board, I should say, you just had to plug it in, and as soon as you plugged it in, it had power. There was no way of toggling it on or off. So I really enjoy having that feature for this board. Currently, I'm still needing to install the feet for this, the rubber feet, but otherwise, this board's done. I also put on the bottom side, I put some corner brackets on just to further secure the top to the board, so when I pick it up, it stays connected, it doesn't come loose, and I think I've got a total of 12 on there, so this thing's not coming apart. But as you can see, I got the wood, I got the decking, and then I have the Goodwood audio, the Goodwood lift made by Goodwood Audio. It's 21 inches wide. My plan is to put my trifecta on top of this. So there will be another video to follow that goes over that process of me wiring this board, and this time I'm stepping out of my comfort zone, and instead of doing solderless patch cables, I'll be doing soldered patch cables. So I hope you guys join me on that journey to see how that goes. But once again, the build was fun. I loved it. It was a great experience. I kind of want to do another one, just to do it all over again, maybe for a smaller board build or something like that. But my goal now is to try to keep this board and the pedals that are on it for a year without changing anything, without upgrading anything, just keeping it all the same. So I appreciate you guys, and I hope you enjoy. Thanks.